when the sound systems would clash in Jamaica. The prestige of a sound system would and of a DJ would be all down to, or a selector would be all down to who has the most exclusive records. And the way to get the most exclusive records is to only have one of them.
The dubs and the dub plates and the specials for the sound systems, these weren't mass-produced records. These were often single artifacts, you know. One off, one time, one cut. And sometimes, well, often, the tape wasn't kept.
Yeah, it's a very much a homemade thing, you know, and the producers will make dub plates just to play at certain dances in much the same way as producers over here now can burn their CDs with their latest remix, you know, or put an MP3 up on the internet, make it available, you know, by bypassing the mainstream industry.
I think one of the influence we had was because we teach them how not to make demo, but make the actual record.
That's very similar now to someone who sits at their computer and makes a rhythm track and puts it on an MP3 or puts it on their website for someone to download.
MP3s are a continuation of dubplate culture, except they completely transform the whole process. So they're a continuation because they keep going what dubplate culture put in place, which is this thing of being able to have exclusive music and send and get it to people very quickly. They completely transform dubplate culture because they attack the exclusivity of it.
There's certain tunes that I may play on the sound that people come and say, yeah. They run to the store and they say, yeah, we want to buy that one. Oh, that's not for sale. That one's exclusive. But you know, that's the part of the beauty of a sound system. You know, there's certain tunes you can only hear certain sounds playing.
By keeping the music as exclusive as possible, you kind of force people to innovate on their own terms because they can't get hold of the stuff that they'd necessarily want to get hold of. Some people might call it elitist, but usually from the point of view of dubplate culture, it's seen as a kind of futurist way of organising music culture.
I don't think MP3s or CDRs sound as good as a nice warm bit of vinyl or acetate, but it's a lot more accessible and they can get the music out to a lot more people, which has got to be a good thing. I mean, I've never really liked the whole purism thing in music, you know, like, oh, this is our tune and our little crew's going to have this and no one else. You know, I think if you've got a good tune, spread the love.
If music just becomes through the net, then it's dead. That's when music will die. Because real music will never just come through the net. Real music will stay on dubplate, stay on vinyl. Yeah, because as it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end.
We're dealing with positiveness, so you know, I don't see the internet as any kind of obstacle. You know, it's just another source of media directly into your homes. For those of you that are unfortunate that you can't be in London, you can't be in England to come to Brixton Recreation or come to Notting Hill Carnival. So within that.
At the moment now, because of the internet and CDs and pirating happening, everything is getting out. It can't stop no more. That's why they say pirating is wrong, but sometimes it's good. So